The recent discovery by a Russian geological survey of approximately 511 billion barrels of oil in Antarctica has thrust the frozen continent into the spotlight, raising significant geopolitical and environmental concerns. This find, reported to be the largest reserve of oil and gas yet discovered, could potentially shift the global energy dynamics and spark intense competition among major powers, despite the existing international treaty that prohibits commercial exploitation in the region. Discovery and global response. The Alexander Karpinsky, a vessel operated by Rossya, the Russian agency responsible for mineral exploration, located these vast oil reserves near the Antarctic Peninsula. This area is not only the most accessible part of Antarctica, but also a region claimed by the United Kingdom, Argentina, and Chile. The discovery, exceeding known reserves of any country, could fuel the world for over 500 years, making it a highly coveted asset. International treaty and environmental concerns. The Antarctic Treaty, established in 1959, designates Antarctica as a scientific preserve, banning military activity and mineral mining. This agreement has been respected by the 54 signatory nations, which include Russia and China. However, experts express skepticism about compliance, especially given the strategic interest at stake. Klaus Dodds, a professor of geopolitics, emphasized, "The Antarctic Treaty now faces new challenges, especially from Russia, a bad faith actor, and from an increasingly assertive China." Geopolitical implications. The scramble for these resources could destabilize the already fragile geopolitical balance. The UK and Argentina have a long-standing dispute over territorial claims in the South Atlantic, further complicated by this discovery. Argentina, asserting its proximity to the Antarctic Peninsula, could leverage its position to influence regional access and control. Strategic military and economic movements. Russia and China's increased interest in Antarctica aligns with their broader geopolitical ambitions to challenge Western dominance. The potential wealth from Antarctic oil could enable these nations to assert greater influence on the world stage. Russia, despite its ongoing engagement in Ukraine, shows no signs of reducing its global ambitions, as evidenced by its actions in Antarctica. The legality of exploitation. While the Antarctic Treaty prohibits commercial exploitation, the potential economic benefits from such vast oil reserves make it a tempting target for countries struggling with energy dependencies and economic challenges. The treaty is up for review in 2048, and the geopolitical landscape at that time could reshape the legal frameworks governing Antarctica. Ethical considerations. The environmental implications of extracting fossil fuels from such a pristine and fragile ecosystem are profound. Beyond the immediate environmental degradation, the global impact of accessing new oil reserves could severely undermine efforts to combat climate change and transition to renewable energy sources. The discovery of massive oil reserves in Antarctica represents a critical juncture for global governance, environmental ethics, and geopolitical stability. As nations navigate these complex waters, the decisions made today will have long-lasting impacts on international relations, environmental preservation, and the global energy landscape. The challenge lies in balancing economic desires with environmental responsibilities and maintaining peace in a region that has historically been a symbol of international cooperation.